Yeah, buddy. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Childish, back at it again. Uh, yeah, I think we're here. It's time for that time. You all know what it is. Hall of Heroes has been announced. The Water Neostone Fighter is going to be going down this weekend from Friday to Sunday. Looks like it'll be starting November 13th to November 16th. As you guys always know, they go ahead and do this once a month, every month, over the weekend time, and it looks like this will be definitely one to go out for. So if you guys aren't familiar with this particular monster, this is definitely one of the primary fodder for one of the more used out there fire Neostone fighters, the Trevor. So, if you don't have that unit right now, just like similar, Hall of Heroes out there that are, basically units for, high-end units out there, it's definitely going to be one to go ahead and farm it up and get a couple so you can hold on to if you get the opportunity to have it. But that being said, this is not too shabby of a unit. We'll go ahead and take a look at it real quick for those that haven't got the opportunity to play around with it. So Ryan, the fire start, the water Neostone fighter. So again, looking at the skills, we got a nice leader skill for the dungeons, attack power to 33%. And similarly like the unit that people go after, Trevor, we got the attack power on the first skill. We got ourselves the ability to provide continuous damage for 2 turns, and then if you land a critical hit, provide the defense. Okay. And then we have ourselves swiftly attacks an enemy 3 times, with each attack also dealing continuous damage for 1 turn. When this attack lands a critical hit, it has the opportunity to disturb the enemy's recovery, right? So I'm assuming that's the hit point recovery for 2 turns. That is a 4-turn cooldown, with a possibility, I believe, of hopefully bringing it down to 3 when it's maxed out. So with this particular unit, there's probably going to be a lot of ways to go around it if you do decide to play around with it. With an ability of increasing your attack power on the first skill, Revenge is always something to go after, and then having the opportunity to provide, tons of continuous damage and, opportunities of defense breaks and whatnot, with low cooldowns when skills are maxed out. And this is a unit that you'll be able to max those skills out if you take the opportunity to, collect all of them. I think a violent approach is going to be the way to go. Violent attack, crit damage attack, but one to make the argument that because 2 to 3 skills are based on critical rate, then possibly going with critical rate on 4. With critical rate, I think it just kind of comes down to the runes that you got. Obviously, I would love to see people, take advantage of the damage that comes along with a particular unit like this. But if you have to go crit rate on 4 just to make sure that you're landing the additional harmful effects, that is very important here. That being said, again, while everything looks good on paper, this is definitely different than the one that people like to use. As everybody knows, Trevor's the one to go after. So we'll do a quick look at him. If you guys don't have this particular unit, definitely, like I said, this is definitely the hero, Hall of Heroes that you want to fodder it up. You want to get all the fodder as much as you can. Because it's just really good. Again, they got the attack power out here, same here. The ability to provide a critical rate and hit units pretty hard. It hits extremely hard. And then Brawler's Will has your HP decreases, your attack power increases, and the damage you receive will decrease. So very, very nice unit. Obviously, if you're using it in real, you can take advantage of this leader skill, but all around, I love it. Again, this one is also going to be Violent Revenge, or attack or damage attack. You see some people do play around with Vampire Revenge, but I do believe that Violent set is probably going to be the more optimal one. Again, it all depends on the runes that you have available for this particular unit. But yeah, pretty darn fun. This is definitely a little bit more reliable since it does have a way of mitigating the damage. Ryan, on the other hand, doesn't, so he's going to be a lot more squishier than it is. But if you're looking for getting yourself another unit out there, some kind of a water-based unit that's going to provide you tons of harmful effects, and you have a way of, keeping it alive. Maybe your hit points and defense substats are nice, whatever. Keep it around. See what you can play around. But at least take the opportunity to farm at least one if you can, because you never know if the unit's going to change. But if you are mid to late game or late to end game, Without question, farm this up as much as possible so that if you summon the Trevor down the road, you can max him out, all day, and then get the opportunity to use him at his finest. So that is it, guys. I am done. Thank you all for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, Childish Plays. Check it out. We will see you in the next event update. I'm out.